Hello and welcome to another takeover video. Today we want to show you how to change the coalescence cartridge of the oil separator on a ROXSTAsmart R4. First, you need to switch off the cooling stations. We'll show you how to do that right here. To select the appropriate cooling station, use the arrow key and then press prop followed by the down arrow to deactivate it. Next, we'll move to the next cooling station. To confirm, you can press the up arrow again and see if all cooling stations are truly switched off. After the connected system is powered down, we must secure the compressors to ensure they cannot be restarted. Once it is confirmed that the connected system has properly evacuated the cooling stations, the compressors must be secured against being turned back on. This can be done here with the zero-hand auto switches. Additionally, the oil separator's safety must also be turned on. Lock the compressors with the software as well. When the compressors are confirmed to be safely off, we can proceed to lock the service valve in the shared pressure line. It is important to ensure that the marking on the valve spindle points in the direction of the pressure. You will also find a note in our assembly and operating instructions. We must also close the ball shut-off valves to stop the line for heat recovery. Here too, the marking shows the pressure direction to let the remaining oil out of the oil separator. We can quickly use the SMS block with a May handheld magnet. After that, we close the service valve on the SMS block. Once it is ensured that all shut-off valves are closed to the oil separator, we can vent the pressure through the service valve. After safely venting, remove the insulation cap. And then remove the screws from the cover. The coalescence cartridge is now visible in the separator. When removing the coalescence cartridge, it is important to ensure that the seal is also removed. If not, it will need to be removed later. Next, clean the oil separator. And the new coalescence cartridge is installed. It is important to ensure that the seal sits down here. For fastening purposes, a new washer and a new nut are always provided. Make sure to center the cartridge properly in the oil separator during installation. Ensure that the screw at the bottom is tightened only to 8 Newton meters, not excessively. Next, the cover is cleaned. Remove the old gasket and the new O-ring is placed on. Reassemble the cover next. Be sure to mount the cover straight to avoid issues. To prevent damage to the O-ring inside the cover. When the cover is taken off the electronic component, and the electronic unit unscrewed, here is the prism sight glass for level control. Clean the prism sight glass now. Replace the O-ring. When mounting the prism sight glass, it is important that the prism stands vertically inside and that a hole points downwards. Then the level control is put back in place. Mount the cover. Evacuate the oil separator next with the vacuum pump. The insulation can then be reattached. And mark the date of the last cartridge change can be indicated with the sticker. The cartridge should be changed about once a year depending on how dirty it is. Evacuated the oil separator. Wrap up the assembly help. And also the service valve in the pressure line. Next, the shut-off valves in the entire pressure line can be carefully reopened. Once all shut-off valves are opened, the compressors up here can be set back to automatic mode and can also be reactivated in the software. The fuses for the oil separator can also be turned back on. When the compressors are operational again, the cooling points can gradually be switched back on and the combined system can be restarted. To reactivate the cooling points, press the proc and fall buttons. In all work steps, personal safety must be observed, and afterwards the open system parts must be checked for tightness.